everyone. My name is Deneen White, and I am the host of the VIP Ignite Live podcast. I am here today with Kayla Esqueda. She is one of our talent we've been working with for a couple years. Kayla, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so thrilled for the podcast.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited, Kayla. So is it okay if we just jump into it?
Yes.
Awesome. So Kayla, when we first started working with you, tell me a little bit about where you were in your journey as an actor.
Yes. So when I first started pursuing my acting career, it was in the year of 2019, right when I graduated high school. I was starting to get my life together, figuring out what is it I want to pursue. So, acting was always in the back of my mind. I grew up in a very musical family, music, dance, and in middle school, I went to a art school where I did theater. So, after I graduated high school, I was like, I want to pursue this. I don't know how, but I want to pursue this. So that fall, I signed up to do a showcase locally. And, I trained in doing some acting classes and runway classes. And, the following year, 2020, I did the showcase. But it didn't get me anywhere. I didn't know how to get into the industry. I was clueless. So quarantine hit, the virus, sadly it hit us all. So I remember, I had to be quarantined. My city was on lockdown. And I just still remembered, I really want to pursue this. So I remember I was on Instagram and I was scrolling, looking at what my friends are up to. And I came across the VIP Ignite ad with Alicia K back. And, I joined the webinar. And within 5 minutes, I was instantly blown away because Alicia was talking about the business side. If you want to be an actor, it's not just about, acting. You need to know the business, the industry, everything about the entertainment industry. So yeah, and the rest is history from there. And that's when I joined VIP Ignite.
That's awesome. So you did a showcase, you got nowhere. You got on the webinar with Alicia, and now you're learning the business of the business. So tell me, how has your life changed since working with VIP Ignite? Let's first off talk about your career. So what are some of the things you've done since you started working with VIP Ignite?
Well, I remember the first week when I joined VIP Ignite, um, you know, every day we had a different class, every week, 5 days a week, we had training, either acting classes or learning about the business. We literally got to meet celebrities, be trained by professional acting coaches. And yeah, so I gained a lot of knowledge through that. It really built my skill, it built my confidence, because going into this, I was, in a bubble, I was more shy, but it really built my confidence. And, I learned the ins and outs of the industry. And yeah, and then since then, with VIP Ignite, I had the opportunity to fly to different states all over the United States and get on-set experience with modeling and having, photo shoots, professional photos for my resume and portfolio. So I have received that kind of experience. And then my most recent success story is, I was on a film set for the first time, and VIP Ignite prepared me for that. I learned about how to have etiquette on a set. And I remember walking into that set and knowing what I'm doing, being, very confident. And yeah, so I was with VIP Ignite for, I would say, 2.5 years, almost 3 years, and they have got me to where I wanted to be, getting on set experience. So
That's amazing, Kayla. And how much has your confidence grown too? Because I know when we first met you, you were really, I remember interviewing you, and you were really sweet, but you were so quiet and so reserved.
yeah.
So talk about, not only did we help you get on set and know how to do that, but talk about how your life has changed outside of the entertainment industry.
Well, again, with speaking to people, reciting monologues in front of everyone, I've gained this confidence. I'm not this shy, quiet person anymore. I've learned really good public speaking skills as well, and how to network with people, how to get out of my shell, and put, myself aside and, grow friendships and relationships with, people in my field. And yeah, it's just, literally, my life has changed, my demeanor has changed, and yeah, I feel really good.
That's awesome. I love that so much because what we do is we not only help, I find that we not only help people get onto set, get on more shoots, more sets, more stages, get comfortable in front of the camera, but then the other parts of your life also start to elevate. As you elevate one part of your life, your whole life starts to elevate. So I love that you've had that experience. It's always so exciting for me to interview people like yourself because you were talking about like during quarantine, the reason that we were doing literally 5 days a week. Mike and I talked about this the other day. Mike is the co-founder of VIP Ignite and the CEO of our company. And we were talking about the other day about how like we look back and the schedule that we kept during COVID was crazy. Everyone else was shut down and we were doing like literally we had the Phantom of the Opera from Broadway do a call with us. We had the Pitch Man of Hollywood. We had 50 Cent's acting coach. I mean, and because no one was working, so we had the opportunity to help so many people, not only like yourself who were getting in the industry, but people that were in the industry as well, like help elevate everyone. So it's awesome to see that. So Kayla, here's my final question for you. If someone is listening to this podcast, if they see this video and they're maybe a little on the fence about whether or not they want to work with VIP Ignite or pursue their career in acting and modeling, what would you tell them?
Ooh, so the first thing I would say is I'm gonna talk about time. Sometimes it may not feel like the right time, but if something's in the back of your head and you want to do it, time is gonna pass you either way. So first of all, take the leap of faith. And the reason I recommend this specific company, VIP Ignite, to you is because they have something that no other company I've tried offers. You literally get a team to work with you. It's better to have people on your side than doing it yourself. You're going to have accountability. You're going to receive training with them, with industry professionals, and your life is going to change. You're going to have the opportunity, to travel and get on-set experience. They're going to, develop you to where you want to be. And VIP Ignite, that's what I love about them, is the team. You need that team, you need those people on your side to get you where you want to be in your career. And another thing I want to touch on is the business side. VIP Ignite trains you about the business side of acting or modeling, or if you want to become a musician. And that's like something so important that you need to know and have knowledge of, going into this profession. So yeah, VIP Ignite.
That's awesome. Well, Kayla, thank you so much for speaking with me on the podcast today. It's always great to see you. One more question before we go though. What's next for you? Do you have what are you working on right now that you're excited about?
Yes. So right now at the moment, I kind of took a pause due to like my full-time job. Right now I'm a nanny. Um, but what I've been doing in my city is networking with other talent and stuff. The last film set that I was on, there was a lot of people that I met that are from my city. They're actors and writers. So I've been connecting with them, and we're actually gonna work on a like short film project here.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm really excited for that. So that's coming during the springtime.
Oh my gosh. Well, definitely keep me posted on all of that, Kayla. I'm so excited about that.
I will. I will.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much for being on the podcast today. So if you're listening to this podcast, this is what I want you to do. First of all, hit subscribe to the VIP Ignite Live podcast, because not only are we going to have people like Kayla who've worked with us on here, but we're going to have people coming on talking about the business of show business. And like Kayla said, that's something that is really important for you to know. So hit subscribe on the VIP Ignite Live podcast, first of all. And second of all, follow us on all forms of social media. We have a lot of amazing projects that we're just working on now. So you definitely want to follow us on social media. So make sure the links are below the podcast here if you're on any form of social, on any of the podcasting platforms. So make sure you listen in and tune into us. Again, Kayla, thank you so much for being here. It was amazing to connect with you. I'm so proud of you, Kayla.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.